Today's issue is we're driving along and we're hearing some clunking and some noises, and we find that we've got our stabilizer link bar here is broken. And so what's happening is this is rubbing and hitting the springs and making a bunch of noise. So we're just gonna change those out. Here's the new stabilizer links. Found this kind of interesting. Ordered Mevotech and I received original grade. If I look on the bill here, it says OG, so I'm imagining that's the original grade. And then we've got our part number here, and that's also on the end, right? So I don't know if original grade is part of Mevotech or what, but I expected a Mevotech box and I didn't get one. But I don't see anything wrong with these. They look like they're good quality, and we'll go throw them into the Jeep. Here we are after that stabilizer link is installed. So previously what I had done was I had swapped out the factory. This is like a Torx head fastener, and I swapped that out and I replaced it with just a 1/2 inch bolt.
And there's a locking nut on the other side there, a nylon locker.
And then up top, after I rubbed the dirt off, I guess that's why I wrote 17 down. This is 17 millimeter. And I'll show you on the bench, I double nut the top of this. They send one nut with the part. I double nut the top so that hopefully that'll stay in place, won't come up. Here we are back at the bench. This is the broken one on the driver's side. You can see where it was rubbing up against the coil spring. This is just a ball and socket kind of design, and it had popped out of there and wasn't connected anymore. This is the factory nut that came along with that one. So I'm gonna take off this factory nut, and you can use it if you want. I got two nuts on here, and I'll just tighten those. Once I tighten those two, then they're locked. That ain't coming off there. I also threw on a 3/8 washer there too when I fastened that down. So because I made that modification previously, our bolt isn't going to fit in here. It's too small. So I got to drill that out so that our bolt will fit in there. So you're just going to drill this hole out to 1/2 inch, and it drills pretty good. There was no issues that way if you're expecting this to be hardened and doesn't want to drill. And then also I like to use anti-seize on everything, and the idea is if it's not a pressed part, interference fit, then use the anti-seize, and then it'll come apart easier in the future. And just as a last note, I guess depending how fussy people are, I'm changing both ends. Only the passenger side was broken, but I'm changing both of them because I find once you put a new part on one side, the old part that's wore, it'll likely break soon after because they aren't matched up. And other people, they'll just fix what's broken. That's their choice. Also, if you want to go one step further, you might want to change out your bushings for your sway arm as well. So there's 2 of these. So you'd be changing out 2 of these and then your links, and that would pretty much cover everything for this job.